What's up, everybody? Easy here from the DFS Whisperers, coming live with a video for tomorrow's Thursday night football. Well, it is here, week 2. Hope y'all checked out the first look video. There'll be a link to that at the end of this video. Let's go ahead and start off week 2 right tomorrow with this North Carolina versus Tampa Bay matchup. This is a match that I'm actually looking forward to seeing because whenever these two teams play, it's always an interesting game. So let's go ahead and get the homework out the way. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that bell icon so you can get all our content as soon as it drops. Shout out to Draft Dashboard, the tool you see right here. My favorite tool to use in DFS. They sponsor a $20 giveaway on our channel every week. Literally all you have to do is, like I said, just do the homework. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And this week's comment topic is make up your own NFL conspiracy theory. I've seen a lot of hilarious ones so far, and a lot of ones that could have some truth behind it, So y'all keep them coming, man. And every video, just do the same thing. Like, subscribe, and then comment with the topic, and you increase your chances of winning that $20. Draft Dashboard is a dope DFS tool, man. You get to see the top players of the week, the position optimizer that I'm on right now that basically breaks down all the stats down to a T. As you can see, I'm on my phone right now. You get to see everything on one screen if you're on a laptop or computer. But even on the phone, you get to see it all. Where you see on top the owned and started, that's for my season long people. And you got Cam's average fantasy points per game, his snaps, his touches, projected targets, projected rushing. You get it all right here. Dash ranking that shows you how good of a matchup he's having. Projected for 20 points in this game. You get to see his last 5 scoring log as well. Defense versus position, and also defense overall. You get to see all of these great stats, man. You get to see the sleepers and studs, the player trends that basically break down the salary differences between sites, the rushing monsters, the target monsters, the point production players, and player performances to kind of help you gauge out who's due for a smash game and who's due for a dud game. You got the perfect lineups that give you different lineups in different scenarios based off of dash ranking, salary, or projected points. You just choose, and the perfect lineups does the rest for you. And you got the lineup optimizer included, which includes a mass lineup generator and a late swap optimizer that comes in handy during NBA season. This lineup optimizer, man, is one of the best I've ever used. I mean, this lineup optimizer is ridiculous, and we're getting ready to add more filters to it. For those of you that love stacking, which, I mean, if you're playing NFL, you got to do some degree of stacking. And you also get the NFL cheat sheet. For those of you that don't know how to do research, don't want to do research, or just don't have time to do research, NFL Cheat Sheet is here to save your life. From the top locks of the slate to the top mid-range, top value, top studs, you get them all right there. And our custom player pool, which you can access that when you use the link down below and sign up for $1 for your first 30 days. You get all these futures for every single sport: MLB, NHL, NBA, NFL, WNBA. And to access our player pool, once you sign up, all you got to do is hit your Watch Players tab, and you'll see a button, a blue button that says Watch DFS Whisperers Picks. Just tap on that, and boom, all our picks will be in your player pool. Let's go ahead and get back to the position optimizer. Shout out to my boy DC of DFS Space and Gabriel Skywalker of Skywalker DFS. We the DFS Club. Go check out dfsclub.com if you want to hop in that Discord. And if you want to join our Slack chat, hit me up on Twitter at DFS Whisperer and Instagram at the DFS Whisperers. Or just email me. My email's down below in the bio. Let's go ahead, man, and get into these picks. First off, I'm at quarterback. Both quarterbacks are in play. Always, it's a showdown. But I have a lot of interest in Cam Newton. And when it comes to Jameis Winston, he always has upside. He'll rush the ball about five times. Plays 100% of the snaps, of course. 59% touches the ball 59% of the time. He's projected for about 18.12, so about 2 points less than Cam Newton, 2 points less. That's not bad, but I'm just more interested in Cam this week, especially after that terrible first game against Los Angeles Rams. I think Cam Newton really bounces back in this spot right here, plays 100% of the snaps, touches the ball 61% of the time. Only rushed 3 times in the first week. We all know Cam will rush way more than that, and I could see him running more in this matchup as well. At running back, basically you got the top lock of the slate at running back, which is Christian McCaffrey. Now you see those arrows that are pointing up and down? Those are basically showing you players that have made a positive movement in the depth chart and players that have made negative movements in the depth chart, as you can see, and the players' stocks that went up as well. And it's interesting that you see that green arrow on Ronald Jones Jr. because I really like him today. I rostered him last slate and he came good. Now, he had an abysmal rookie year. Injuries contributed to that too, I believe, but he had an abysmal and a forgettable rookie year. But he's trying to make it right this year, and as you can see from the first game, he put up 10 points, which was not bad for his price tag. And also, he rushed for more yards in that last game than he did all of last year. So he's coming in hungry tomorrow, and he's one of my favorite plays out of Tampa Bay tomorrow at 5K. As you can see, Carolina struggled against the run defense of Los Angeles Rams, which is, I mean, they got Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley is one of the best running backs in the league, arguably the best running back in the league. And the young kid, Malcolm Brown, did his thing, got into the end zone twice. And Ronald Jones Jr. is a third down back as well, but he could easily see way more snaps than Peyton Barber. Last game, he only saw 31% of the snaps, but he rushed the ball. He had 64% of the touches in those 31% of the snaps that he played, rushed 13 times, and even got a target. And what's his name? Peyton Barber only played 36% of the snaps, and he only had 48 touches. And he rushed the ball for about 8 times and then got 4 targets. He was a little bit more involved in the passing game, but still, I really like Ronald Jones Jr. in a resurgence type year for him. And Christian McCaffrey, like I said, 90% of my lineups, he will be the captain, and I'm just going to work my way around that. But Christian McCaffrey is just a straight up lock for me tomorrow. Either I'm playing him at captain or I'm playing him in the flex spot. He's just a lock for me tomorrow. As you can see, put up 46 in week 1. Had a monster game and a nice touchdown. That little fake he did with Cam Newton where he took the snap and just faked it and went all the way in. That was just a beautiful play. 92 dash ranking. Tampa Bay are 12th against running backs. I mean, Raheem Mostert kind of had his way with them. You could say the same for Breida a little bit, but none of those guys are at the same caliber as Christian McCaffrey, whom is also arguably one of the best, not even arguably, one of the best running backs in the league right now. Wide receivers, if I was picking any wide receivers from Tampa, it'll be either Chris Godwin or Mike Evans, really. Those are the only two, but I have more interest in Chris Godwin than I do Mike Evans tomorrow, especially with the $1,000 savings. And if I were to play wide receivers from Carolina, I have a lot of interest in DJ Moore, mainly because of his volume. Played 94% of the snaps, touched the ball 16% of the time, had 10 targets. So you can see he's clearly Cam Newton's favorite target, and he is the wide receiver 1 anyway. Curtis Samuel always has that big play upside, but I just rank DJ Moore over him by a little, I couldn't say a little bit, but I just like DJ Moore in this matchup more than I like Curtis Samuel. And at 2K, you could take a dart throw at Chris Hogan. Now, I know he didn't do much last game, was only around for 7% of the snaps and touched the ball 20% of the time, only had 1 target, which I believe he didn't catch. So it's a risky play, but Chris Hogan's a veteran, and it only takes 1 play to pay off that 2K price tag if you need salary relief. And I know there's different spots you could get salary relief as well, but go ahead, go to tight end. I really like O.J. Howard. He, apart from Ronald Jones Jr., he's my next favorite play from Tampa Bay. I think he could have a big game against Carolina. He could be more involved against Carolina. Had 5 targets last game, only touched the ball 9% of the time, and he was out there. He had played 79% of the snaps. He's projecting for about 11 fantasy points, which is not bad. And I like the spot for him, to be very honest with you. Always can consider Greg Olsen, but I probably would just stick to OJ Howard with them being priced so closely. And in showdowns, you know kickers are always in play. When it comes to defense, I have a lot of interest in Carolina's defense mainly because of Jameis Winston's poor decision making. He could easily throw 2 picks again or even more. And, with, like I said, his poor decision making, he could throw another easy pick 6. I believe he threw 2 of them last game, where the one to Richard Sherman was so unnecessary. But that's Jameis Winston for you, though. When he's under pressure, sometimes he'll just make the worst mistakes. But those are all my picks, guys. I'm going to show it to y'all here in my watch players. Cam Newton, Christian McCaffrey, O.J. Howard, Ronald Jones Jr., Panthers defense. Love the kickers. I'm going to obviously roster either one or both of them. And Chris Hogan, if you really, really need the salary relief, where he's a 2K player that could, within one play get your value, and you never know, he could even find the end zone. Let's go ahead, switch over to my Prizepicks. Now, my Prizepicks is a dope DFS site where, like you see up here, you pick 2, 3, or 4 players below, project their over-unders, and boom, you can win up to 10x your money. Now, the beauty of my Prizepicks is you're not playing up against thousands and thousands of people. You're not playing up against any sharks. It's just you versus you. You could basically cross multi-enter, like pick players from any sport that you want, literally any sport that you want. And you could just mix and match them and pick 4 players. Four is the max that you could pick from. And then boom, what's it called again? You just project their over-unders. Like if I were to go 29 is rough for Christian McCaffrey. Now I expect him. He could easily beat that 29 in this matchup, but he is at his ceiling right now when it comes to props. Now 9 for Ronald Jones Jr., I take the over on that. I take the over on that easily. O.J. Howard, I could easily take the over on him too at 9.8. I know last game he came short of that, but against Carolina, tight ends normally tend to have good games against Carolina, and even Tyler Higbee got in the end zone last game for Los Angeles. So I could definitely rock with O.J. Howard over. DJ Moore, I could see him going over, honestly. DJ Moore, Chris Godwin, I could see both of them going over. But if I were to give you 2 plays that I really like for Prizepicks, is Ronald Jones Jr., Ronald Jones II, not Jr., and DJ Moore to go over. And now to sign up to Prizepicks, all you got to do is use the link down below, promo code Whisper. You get 25% of your first deposit matched, and you also get a 2-player free prop once you deposit, which is worth $25. So really, if you play it right, you may never need to deposit again after that. So go ahead, man, check my Prizepicks out in the bio down below. Go ahead, check out Draft Dashboard using the link down below. Get our custom player pool. Get the cheat sheets and all the stats you need for every single sport for $1 for your first 30 days using the link down below. Appreciate all the love, guys. Comment your NFL conspiracy theories down there. Check out the first look video. There'll be a link for it at the end of this video right here. Just click on it and then you'll go boom to the first look video. A lot of good points were made. Whisper Squad Scouting Report video is coming out soon. The Millie Maker video will be coming out soon. Kiki's Play It With Confidence, and the final look video as well. So we still got 4 more videos till Sunday. And then of course we'll have the Sunday night primetime football game video and the Monday night football video game as well. So we still got 6 more videos to go for this week, guys. So stay tuned, stay tuned. And with that being said, Whisper Squad, I'm out.